Welcome to This Week in Crowder College, an in-depth look into how Crowder College students, faculty, and staff are working together so students soar to new heights, communities are impacted, and lives are changed. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neosho, specializing in workers' compensation, personal injury, Social Security disability, and more. Learn more online at neoshoattorney.com. Now here's this week's edition of This Week in Crowder College.
Welcome to a brand new week of This Week in Crowder College right here on 91.7 FM. Adam Winkler here with you. We're privileged to be joined this week by Sam Major. He is the head golf coach out there at Crowder College. And Sam, thanks for being with us.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Well, exciting times for your golf team. And tell me about this first year for the golf team and how things have gone for both the girls and the guys.
Yeah, so I think we had a pretty successful season, both fall and spring. All the ladies and the men both competed strong and put in a lot of work and really improved over the year and brought home some good success.
Well, Sam, I know you guys have been busy, and how did the girls do at the regional and the district tournaments this year?
Yeah, so the girls played really well. They played some of their best golf they've played all year, and they really put all of their hard work together, and it all came together at just the right time. Madison Babbitt, who is out of Seneca, Missouri, placed 7th in the regional tournament, just outside of the top 4, which is all region. Kayla Hage from St. Pete, Florida, she finished tied 3rd, which would be in the top 4, which earned her all region accolades. And Sierra Tunley placed 1st in the region, so she got all region team 1st place. And then also Sierra Tunley placed 3rd in the district tournament and 1st place individual, which qualified her for the national tournament.
Well, take us through just the excitement about the national tournament, where that's going to be at, and what are some of the challenges you think that course might present to all the golfers out there? Yeah,
so Sierra's headed out there to Garden City, Kansas. She's going to play at Buffalo Dunes Golf Course, which is the number 2 rated golf course in Kansas. So it's a really nice golf course. It's well maintained. It's a very plush course with some thick rough. Not a lot of trees, but a lot of thick rough, high native grasses, and the winds out there are typically pretty strong. The extended forecast is showing anywhere from 20 to 25 mile an hour constant winds. So that's going to be one of the main challenges, beyond the fact that it is a national tournament and it's going to be a very strong field. And Sierra, the way that Sierra plays, if she can play at her best, or the way she's been playing the last month here, she has a real opportunity to score in the top 18 of the field, which is an All-American status. So we're really excited. We're really practicing hard this week, trying to prepare her for that, the conditions at that course, the green speeds at that course, and we're really excited and looking forward to the opportunity.
Well, it's a 4-day national tournament starting May 9th through the 12th. And for those who have never played in a golf tournament before, but 72 holes over 4 days, what kind of challenge is that to the body?
Yes, it's going to be an endurance test for sure. The ladies overall in any of the tournaments that we've played or have been held in our competition over the fall and spring, they're used to playing in 2-day tournaments. Some of those tournaments are a 36 holes on one day and 18 on another day, but generally they're not used to playing 4 days in a row. And with the weather conditions being hot and windy, it's going to be a test for her to walk 18 holes 4 days in a row, plus 2 practice rounds prior to those rounds. So it's going to be a challenge.
Mm-hmm. We're speaking with Sam Major. He is the head golf coach out there at Crowder College, talking about Sierra Tunley, who's going to compete in the national tournament next week, May 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th at Buffalo Dunes out there in Garden City, Kansas. And Sam, besides coaching the team right now, you're always thinking about the future and about recruiting. So how is that going for you? I know always trying to start a new program. It's all about numbers and how many you can get in. And how's that process going for you?
We had a really good recruiting class coming in for next year. We've added 3 3 young ladies, one out of Cassville, Missouri, one out of Marionville, Missouri, and one out of Joplin, Missouri. That will give us a team of 6 next fall if we don't add another player over the summer. The men, recruiting has gone well. We have 2 gentlemen that are graduating this spring, so we'll be losing them. We're retaining 5 of our freshmen, and so the heart of our team, our number 1, 2, and 3 players will all be returning, and we are adding 1 player from Webb City, who is the Webb City's number 1 bag, and we're adding 2 players from Nixa, and Nixa's 1 bag and 2 bag. So we're pretty excited about their level of play to add to what we've already got, and we're hoping that we can compete at a little higher level next year, and we're pretty excited about our chances at the region and the district levels, and hope that we can get the men qualified for the national tournament next year. And it's been a good recruiting year, and we hope that we can build on what we've already got.
Well, how fun has this been for you to be able to be the head coach, starting up a program and seeing things go from the inception? And what have you learned over the past year that you didn't know at this time last year?
Yeah, it's been pretty rewarding to see this program progress and build. It's been a good experience. I think the community has been very supportive, and we couldn't do it without the support of our community. So that's a big plus. We've got great donors and sponsors of the team that help us to travel all over the place and buy the equipment that we need to support our athletes. And it's been a really good experience.
Well, Sam, please let Sierra know that the entire area is proud of her. We wish her much success in the national tournament next week out there in Garden City, Kansas at Buffalo Dunes. And keep up the great work. We look forward to hearing more great things about you guys as the fall season rolls around.
We sure appreciate you having us on.
Thank you for listening to This Week in Crowder College. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neosho. You can listen to this broadcast again by going online to kneo.org or to crowder.edu. Tune in once again next week for another edition of This Week in Crowder College on KNEO 91.7 FM.